Some ideas are so obviously good that the only real mystery is why everyone else has not already copied them. Korea is absolutely full of exactly this kind of idea, simple, clever little systems that solve a daily problem so cleanly you almost feel cheated that you have lived your whole life without them. None of them require some impossible new technology or a bottomless government budget. They just require someone to look hard at a daily headache and quietly decide that it does not have to be that way. Here are 11 Korean ideas so smart that, once you truly understand how they work, you will genuinely wonder why the rest of the world has not simply copied every single one. First, you pay for your trash by the bag, on purpose. In Korea, you buy official, government-approved garbage bags, and that purchase is essentially your waste fee built right in. The more you throw away, the more bags you have to buy, so wasting less literally puts money back in your pocket. Recycling and food waste are handled separately and largely for free, which gently nudges everyone towards sorting carefully without anyone having to nag. The result is one of the lowest household waste rates anywhere on Earth, achieved not by lecturing people endlessly, but by quietly lining up the incentive with the behavior the country actually wanted. Second, your food delivery can arrive in containers they come back for. In parts of Korea, certain deliveries still show up in real, reusable dishes, and when you are finished, you simply set them outside your door for the rider to collect later on. No greasy mountain of single-use plastic, no overflowing bin after every single meal. It treats the packaging as something that should circulate and be used again, not something to bury in the trash minutes after it arrives. The simple idea that one dinner should not generate a whole bag of garbage suddenly starts to feel like it should obviously be the default. Third, your packages wait safely in a smart locker. Most Korean apartment buildings have banks of secure, automated parcel lockers or a staff management office that quietly receive your deliveries while you are out living your life. You get a code, swing by whenever it actually suits you, and collect your box, with no stolen parcels off the porch and no infuriating missed delivery slips. The constant low-grade anxiety of arranging your entire day around a vague delivery window, which the rest of us simply accept as normal, has been thoughtfully designed right out of existence. Fourth, the subway exits are numbered, with maps of exactly what sits above each one. Every exit from a Korean station carries a number, and clear maps show precisely which streets, shops, and landmarks you will find above it. So instead of surfacing at random and spinning in slow circles trying to get your bearings, you simply choose the exit nearest your destination before you have even climbed the stairs. It is such a small, almost trivial touch, and yet it removes that disoriented, lost in a strange place feeling almost entirely. You come up out of the ground already facing the right direction, ready to go. Fifth, the navigation apps tell you which train car to stand in. Korean transit apps do not merely hand you a route and wish you luck. They tell you which specific car to board so that you step off nearest the stairs, the escalator, or your transfer at the far end, and which numbered exit to aim for. You can quietly shave real minutes off of every single trip with zero extra effort on your part. It is the whole difference between a map that simply shows you the way and a personal guide that has silently optimized the entire journey on your behalf. Sixth, you can send money to anyone in seconds, for free. Splitting a dinner bill or paying a friend back in Korea is often as easy as a few taps on your phone, with the money landing in their account almost the instant you send it, any day, any hour, with no fee taken out along the way. There is no waiting 2 or 3 business days for a transfer to clear, no juggling rival apps that stubbornly refuse to talk to one another. Money simply moves at the speed of a text message, which, once you have actually lived with it, makes the slow, old way feel almost comically outdated. Seventh, your phone never has to die while you are out. Charging points and secure charging lockers are scattered throughout cafes, stations, and public buildings, so a dying battery is rarely the small crisis it becomes elsewhere. Some even let you safely lock your phone away to charge while you go off and do something else entirely. The quiet, nagging worry of watching your battery tick down toward zero while you are far from home, the kind most of us just silently endure, becomes a problem the surrounding environment has already quietly solved for you. Eighth, you can drive through almost anything. Korea embraced the drive-through far beyond just fast food, building them for coffee, for pharmacies, for certain banking errands and more. so you can handle a surprising slice of daily life without ever unbuckling your seatbelt or waking the sleeping child in the back. It sounds like a minor convenience until you actually have a baby finally asleep behind you, and you realize just how much friction it quietly strips out of an ordinary, harried, overscheduled day. Some are even designed so your order is ready the moment you pull up, having been placed from your phone minutes earlier. It treats your time in the car as something genuinely worth respecting. Ninth, getting medicine late at night is a problem that is actually solved. Korea runs networks of late-night and emergency pharmacies, along with clear public information showing exactly which ones are open right now, near you, at this very moment. A feverish child at midnight does not have to mean a frantic, hopeless drive from one dark shuttered door to the next. There is a system, a list, a place that is genuinely open, and a clear way to find it fast. The familiar middle-of-the-night family panic has simply been answered with calm, organized infrastructure. 10th, your apartment building has a staff frontline. Many Korean residential complexes have a dedicated management and security office that quietly handles the unglamorous backbone of everyday living, receiving and holding parcels, watching the entrances, sorting out the recycling, and generally keeping an eye on the place day and night. It is a small, constant layer of order and reassurance woven directly into ordinary residential life. So much of the low hum of friction and worry that comes with running a household is simply absorbed by a system built, from the start, to take care of it for you. 11th, the things you lose tend to find their way back to you. Korea has a quiet, well-earned reputation for returned property, dropped wallets handed straight in, forgotten phones logged at station offices, lost bags tracked down and reunited with their owners. A powerful combination of strong social honesty and genuinely organized lost and found systems means that losing something here is often a recoverable little mistake rather than an instant, sinking disaster. In much of the world that sounds like a pure fairy tale, too good to be real. Here it is simply, reliably, how things tend to go. Look at all 11 of these laid out together, and a single, slightly uncomfortable truth starts to emerge. Not one of them is somehow beyond the reach of any other wealthy country on the planet. There is no secret technology involved, no impossible cost, no special national magic that cannot be exported. A bag you pay for, a locker that holds your box, an exit with a number on it, money that moves like a message. Each one is just a small, sensible idea that somebody actually bothered to build and then patiently make completely normal. The real question all of these ideas leave you sitting with is not how Korea ever managed to pull it off. It is why, knowing for certain that all of this is so clearly possible, the rest of us still have not simply copied it.